Luke, talk to the people while I like wash my hair quickly.
Hi people.
I'm not drinking Diet Coke.
You're not drinking? But now you're just drinking Diet Coke. All these lies.
There's no hairbrush up here.
You guys aren't used to seeing me like this, as you can see. My hair's... I'm growing it out. I'm thinking of, you know Thor? If I dye my eyebrows too. Because I love Kenneth Branagh. Actually, especially one of my friends. Oh, you told me to talk to the people! I'm thinking of going for that look, because then maybe Kenneth will notice me.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're very organised here. There's no hairbrush up here. We both got exams coming up, so we've got to be kind of quick because he's got a 15,000 word logbook to do.
It's more than 15,000, but okay, we'll go with that. You like to put numbers on everything. Just like, maybe it's 15,000, maybe it's 4.
But like, I'm used to getting like scores, like, and that's how kind of.
Oh, I won't know until like late June whether this logbook's any good.
So today what we're going to be doing is my brother is going to be and me, but like I've already seen a lot of the leotards anyway, but we are going to be reacting to some of the Russians leotards because I think in the last 2 years the leotards have evolved. I feel they're getting a little crazy, if I'm being honest. Maybe not in a bad way, I'm not sure. Because I've seen them so much, they're kind of becoming a little bit more
I'll let you know whether it's a bad way or not.
All of these leotards are literally pure pieces of work. Pure.
Each of these leotards, someone has put a lot of work into making them look how they do, and each of them is a choice. Each of them is a statement, and right now our opinions don't really matter about that statement. We're not saying that these leotards are a waste of time or terrible. We're simply to them for your enjoyment.
To our opinion.
We're entitled to our opinion. They're entitled to make the leotards how they do, and it might just be enjoyable for you to see my reaction. I'm guessing I'm going to be confused.
Okay, so I think I should actually just start with showing you the very first leotards, which were extremely plain. But like 1990. Let's have a look. They're just like literally just like a white leotard.
It's just keep you free. Let's go.
Yeah, pretty much. Go to now the 20th century.
20th century.
They like changing the leotards mid-routine now. So like they'll have an element that they just like
rip off. Like Elsa in Let It Go on Broadway, coming to West End. You know, it's got one of the fastest quick changes on stage.
I love how you can so easily like just go like completely out of context. I want you to kind of mark these out of 10.
Okay.
Because I think
out of 10.
Out of 10.
You like to put numbers on everything. I'm gonna do out of 7.
Why out of 7?
I don't know. Be different.
Yeah, okay.
Dream big, make it happen. I dream using 7s. Right, let's go. This.
So this is a Russian group leotard from Rio 20.
What's this one doing here? She doesn't look very happy. Like, because this one here looks very happy. And then that one there.
Well, can you imagine like the kind of pressure they're under? Talking about the people, we're talking about the leotards.
Okay, well, you know, it's all part of the mission scene. Okay, first off, do not like the flowers in the hair. I think it's kind of tacky. These are
a bit OTT, these leotards. To be honest, in my personal opinion, I didn't like these ones very much. I just thought they were a bit too flamboyant.
I don't know, I'm not sure about flamboyancy. It's more, I don't understand where we are. Like, are we in the jungle? Are these like jungle princess leotards? Sure, if it's a good mix. Like, you know when you take ketchup and chocolate, put them both in your mouth. They're both good things. But you're just eating it and you're not sure. Also, I think the things on the legs, really good. I like that, top notch.
I don't like that so much.
I do like
when it's like moving, it kind of like spoils them lines, I think, sometimes.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, I don't care about lines. I'll give it like a tentative 4.7 out of 7.
5 out of 10, 4 out of 10. I'm not a massive fan of these leotards. This one isn't actually a Russian leotard, she's from Belarus, kind of quite close. This leotard is like literally one of my favourites. It wasn't a favourite until I realised something about it, so when you look at it, can you see what I mean? Because
it's got all the tassels.
No, look really carefully. It's like an illusion almost.
Oh, it's a...
There's a face on it.
There's a face on it.
I thought that was so cool.
I hate it. Why has it got tassels? Why?
Well, wait, you say that about this one, but the last one.
I mean, like, you know in makeup when girls put the things on their arms to check.
Tassels on her arms.
No, but like the thing on the arms. You know when girls do the, when girls put the thing on their arms to check.
Yeah, to the lips.
I don't like it.
I love the clash of colours though. I think it looks so effective.
Oh no, the colours are nice.
You think that concept is so cool that she has like a human face, just like.
Is it a human face?
Yeah, look.
Why is it a human face? I don't want to. That's like me wearing someone's. Like that's like me taking Kenneth Branagh. Wearing his face on my body. Would you be disconcerted if I came home just like with his face plastered on my chest? Yes, you would. Because no one wants.
It's more like a hidden inscription. Maybe it says something about her routine. I give this a very strong 9 out of 10.
2.
I love this leotard.
It's a 2 out of 7 for me.
I strongly disagree with you, but anyway, on to the next one. This one, I feel like it's like a.
Now that's Jasmine.
That looks like Jasmine. A mermaid leotard almost. I don't know.
Oh, I feel like it's Jasmine, but it's also a bit like
Jasmine, Aladdin, Jasmine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Avatar.
So I would probably give this a 6 out of 10.
It's like a 5 out of 7.
You like that one quite a lot then.
Yeah, it's mainly because Avatar.
Okay.
Good memories. No.
They went again. The shoulder. God. Wow, it went really. They really went.
Oh, she looks like a gladiator. Which normally would be a good thing.
You think this one looks like a gladiator?
Oh, I'm excited.
Oh, you think this one looks like a gladiator? You are in for
this would be cool if she wasn't dancing around with clubs.
I quite like it. Some people don't like the ruffle on the
straps.
shoulder.
I don't like the straps. The straps look very tacky.
I quite like it.
What? No.
Some people, I know a lot of people who didn't really like this very much.
She looks like C-3PO when he was getting assembled.
You use some very weird similes to describe these.
2.5 out of 7.
Are you serious? I would probably give this a 7.5 out of 10.
2.5.
We have very different tastes, obviously. This one. What?
She looks like the Nutcracker.
I quite like this leotard.
It is quite traditional.
Yeah, I think it's a traditional like Russian thing.
It's like Shakespeare in the Park. I don't like how it's trying to look like a coat and the frill. I don't, but it's just a leotard. It's like when you buy a costume and it's just a onesie, but like all of the different elements are just kind of put on. 3 out of 7.
3 out of 7. I quite like this leotard. I would probably give.
I'm a big fan of the colour though. I like the colours.
I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I really like how I do like the little coat. I think it's very different to a lot of leotards, and I don't think they go too over the top. Although the tassels, I just think tassels, especially with clubs, if you're like catching the clubs and like you miss it or something.
See, you're thinking practically. I'm just thinking about how it looks.
Pull off the tassels.
What does that say to me? That says the Nutcracker, or I am an aristocrat.
That's it in motion.
Much more like.
Does that change it for
Is she
you
okay?
anyway?
I mean, not really. The face, however.
Let's not.
Does she need help?
Yeah, have you seen me do that element? With
I do ask constantly if you're okay.
Okay, this leotard, there's been a lot of debate over it because she wasn't allowed to wear it at the World Championships.
Why not?
Because it lights up.
Oh.
Like, it actually electrically lights up. Now, this is a really neat idea, but I do think that might be going slightly over the top.
Looks a little bit like a Christmas tree.
That's what I was about to...
Without the lights, that's a really nice leotard. I really like the design.
It's like fiery.
Yeah, I like the fiery, and it does look like fire, and the colours are great with the oranges and the reds and the yellows and the colours of fire. Surprisingly, it got banned from
yeah, they did
the competition.
They drew a line there.
The competition. The competition. It got banned. It got banned from the world champion bips. Yes, of course. You can have a 4 out of 7, or a 6 out of 7 minus the lights.
Really? So that's your favourite one so far?
Yes.
Wow, 5 out of 10. I'm not a massive fan of the leotard. I think there's a lot. I quite like the simplistic ones, which I haven't actually added on here because I wanted to show the more shocking ones. But the
I am shocked.
It's like with a plain red leotard with Demontes all over it. It's really beautiful.
Ah yes, Demontes. We all know what Demontes are. Demontes. You love the Demontes. I love the Demontes. The Demontes.
Now this one.
1 out of 7. Move on. Don't want to look at it any longer. Don't want to look at this one.
Can I put my opinion out there? Or?
Sure, go ahead.
I just think this one, they've gone a bit too crazy with the design. Too many different patterns. Like 2 or 3 times.
Why is there pink in it? A
It's
lime
just supposed to be a
green.
clown, that's why. Or something. It's something to do with like a doll or clown that
I
was part of the
guess,
routine.
but no.
Like a jest.
Something from the Aztecs. 1 out of 7.
I would give it a 2 out of 10. I'm not a massive fan of that one either. The details on this are incredible. Like, I think this is like a Russian town or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, it comes with leggings as well, but I couldn't get the...
No, too much.
I quite like it.
No, too much. Why is there flowers on the front? Why are the flowers 3D?
You said that you liked flowers in the very
Yeah,
first
no, but this is
leotard.
actual flowers now. Like, this is like designed flower. Like, what are you, poison ivy? No, but that's not like an actual rose. Like, that's just like an actual like flower sprouting. The SD cards went out of space.
Are you serious?
3,
What?
2, 1.
You right? Why did you say that? So that just once again reinforces how prepared we were. And once again, the recording stopped. So, welcome back, guys.
Here we go, let's try once again. Oh, no, okay.
Is it
it's
going?
okay. Oh, it's off,
Okay.
so hopefully it doesn't crash. Let's go.
So, this one, it's got love hearts on it. Who doesn't love a leotard with love hearts
Oh, I liked it before I realised it had love hearts on it. Then I realised it just looks like a cheap Valentine's Day card.
I'm
Or
not,
like
I'm
it's
not,
kind of
I'm
like
not a massive fan. I think it is again a beautiful leotard, but I wouldn't be my personal preference. I think it
I
looks,
quite like the hatching.
I do think
the cross hatching.
Yeah, looks like it's like she's a swan or something with
What are
like,
you?
feathers or.
ABBA 1.
This is probably my
Yeah.
least favourite of this year's leotards.
I do kind of like that. There's one because I'm a big fan of asymmetrical things. So I'm a big fan that there's one arm and one arm not. So I'm gonna have to give it a 3 for that.
Oh wow, that's
3 out of 7.
brought it up 3. I hope we're in focus. I feel like we're not, but you know. Oh, well. Okay.
I'm not. Why is she wearing the knee pads though? Like that.
Because she's in training.
Yeah,
she's in training.
Okay, it's in training.
Yeah.
It's when you flick with a paintbrush.
Yeah.
It's kind of like someone's gone
But
down the
I think that's
leotard
really
and gone.
what's beautiful.
Yes.
That's all Demontes. Like.
I'm not a big fan of like glitter and like the glittery ones.
I am. Really like
It's like a
it.
4 maybe.
4 out of 7.
4 out of 7.
I really like that leotard.
Arms ruin it for me.
I think
Arms are very important to me. I spend a lot of time doing nothing with my arms.
Now I quite like this one. It's,
Shapes, please.
I think it's the abstract. It's like bringing out the abstract art.
It does kinda look
that's
like-
in today's
Yeah.
society.
It looks like a stained glass window, and I really like that. I actually no. The longer I look at it, the more I like it.
Yeah,
like
that's how
I
I
looked
felt.
at it when I first saw it. I was like, no. Kind of digging it actually.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I think
yeah.
for me it's an 8 out of 10. I like this leotard quite a lot.
So that's a strong 6 out of 7. Oh no, 5 out of 7. 5 out of 7.
Okay.
5.3. 5.32.
Okay, very exact there.
Yeah.
Now this is one of their changing leotards. I really don't like it very much.
I'm down with it. I'm kind of
like
down with it. The asymmetricality as well, because there's one arm on, one arm off. I'm into it. I'm down.
So I know how to
Yes.
when I next get my leotard how to impress
This
you.
one.
And then it flaps down.
I mean, that's not really a change.
I know, but
I was expecting like.
yeah. This is a back.
Oh. Oh no! You had me. What is that?
It's a clown with a meteorite. I don't know.
You had me. You had the asymmetricality. You had the colours. From the front, it's a 6 out of 7. From the back, it's like barely a 2.
5 out of 10.
It's like, why? Why do you want a clown on your back?
Because it's representing the theme. I totally get that.
So you know Transformers? I'm digging it.
I don't like this one very
I'm
much.
digging it, and I like her facial expression. Like she looks like she means business.
Yeah.
She looks like a bee, and like you got the evil eye. I'm in. I'm so down for everything about this.
I like the gold. I don't.
I like the
really know
gold
where
down.
The red's,
I like
red and
the
gold
red
is nice.
there. Give me. I would wear this. Give this to me. I'll put it on now. 7 out of 7.
No way. Are you
7 out of
serious?
7. Perfect. Wouldn't change a thing.
This
Oh
one.
wow.
Now this is the one I was talking about. When you were saying gladiator of the other one, I was like, you have seen nothing yet.
This
my
is more
friend.
Egyptian than gladiator, I would say.
I quite like the shoulder things. It's grown on me this letter. When I first saw it, I was like, what is going on?
It's got 5.476 out of 7, I'd say.
Okay.
Scientifically.
Yeah, for me, it's a 7 out of 10. I quite like this one. I think it's relatively original, and I think
I like how it
makes
the little
sense.
So there's the neck thing, and then there's the shoulder things.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's nice. Is it, again, another interesting one? Because, as you can see, it zips open in the middle of her routine.
You know, like robots in sci-fi films?
Now, this one, again, is...
No.
I quite like this one. It's from Swan Lake, so it's got the feathers.
What?
But it also changes. So
Okay.
it starts like that, and it finishes with the skirt down.
Oh, okay, that looks a lot better there. Like there, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's decent. The other time, though, it's like all like...
Yeah, because she like pulls something in it just...
Yeah, but like they're not hidden. They're just kind of... It's like when I take my hair and I put it like this, and it kind of just is like up like...
I didn't like it originally. Again, like it very much grew on me. So
I like the white and the black though. So for that, it gets a 2.
2 out of 7?
Yeah.
I give this one a 9 out of 10. I really like this one. Well, it's so contrasting. Like I literally like all the ones that you don't like. Guys, if I've been like so sedated this whole time, it's because I don't think I've told you this. Have I told you this yet? I'm going on a I'm trying to cleanse. Like, you know, your cleansing smoothies that you drink like throughout the day. I'm trying that, and I literally feel like I'm gonna fall asleep in a minute.
Popcorn.
Is that
Actually, no, to be fair, all I've had today is popcorn and 2 Diet Cokes.
That's very smart.
Thank you.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope that I wasn't too sleepy throughout, because we're both revising and we're both getting no sleep.
You're revising.
So I've got to get back to my revision. Luke's got to get back to whatever he does. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I'm not uploading as much as usual because I have these exams and they're going to be done soon, so I will be talking to you guys a whole lot more, and I will be a lot more animated because right now I feel like I'm going to collapse out of stress. I don't know if you guys ever experienced that, but if you have, you might know what I mean. So yeah, I'm going to let Luke wrap up the video because, oh, by the way, grab your merch.
So I've got 2 things to say. First thing, Kenneth Branagh, if you're out there. And secondly, if you ever want to catch my eye and you don't want me to just pass by, then get something that's asymmetrical, because I think that's really cool. Dream big, make it happen.
I just wanted to ask one more thing. What did you think of the leotards overall?
You know what? I thought they could have been crazier.
Oh.
You're building them up as some big crazy like, whoa, your mind's going to be blown. Really, the biggest thing that happens is like, what, you unzip one.
And
there's the flowers,
the lights.
and there's lights, your Christmas lights.
Yeah.
I was expecting like silly hats.
Guys, let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the leotards, and if there's any, if I can't even speak.
Yes.
If you guys agree with what we thought about them or not, we are so open to everyone's opinion, because again, I want to reiterate that all these leotards are masterpieces and we were just kind of sharing.
Oh yeah, I know nothing about leotards.
So
take everything I say with less than a grain of salt. Cut that grain of salt in half, then take that grain and cut it in half again, and then take it with about that much grain of salt. Or tons of salt, depending on what, like, you know what, everyone has a preference. If you want tons of salt, have tons of salt. Just be careful. Don't have too much salt, because then it's too salty. Then you need a glass of water. And you're like, I need a glass of water. Then you have a glass of water, and now you're really thirsty. Dream big. Make it happen.
Bye, guys.